Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Fairpack here, bringing you this defense build part 2. Now, the whole point of me making this video is to kind of explain on why it's good, why it's bad. This build has a lot of upside to it. Now, the reason why it does, if you've seen in the last video and in the very beginning, I kind of showed how my build is built, and I spec into a lot of stamina. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what this whole patch is about. Like I said before, it's just stamina. So me, I spec into my 9k stamina, and the shield is a lot stronger because of that, and I'm a lot more tankier because of that. Now, there's a number of reasons why I'm tanky, and the main reason why this build is really tanky is because of the stamina buff. The stamina buff usually gives me about 500k like stamina buff, because I have 560k toughness, and once I receive it, it puts me to like 1.1 million toughness. Now, for a player that's in your group, if they're within 15 meters, they receive it as well. So if you're running with a team of players that everybody has like 9k stamina, everybody's got a like 500k toughness, you get that buff, everybody has like 1 million toughness, and I don't think nobody in the group is going to die like that. Pred isn't doing anything to you. I don't understand why, but it really doesn't. Me, I spec into EDR on my build, so with Pred, and I have the stamina buff, I don't take a whole lot of damage even when people crit with their Predator Mark. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Now, in PvE, this build is very good. I can come into DZ by myself and clear landmarks. I don't have a problem. If I go and do like Lexington, I don't have a problem clearing it by myself. I don't even have to use a lot of medkits. I probably use like 1 or 2 medkits throughout the whole mission. But in PvP, it's a little bit different. You have to play different. Players hit harder than NPCs, so you gotta play a little different. You can't just let somebody shoot your shield. If you let it shoot it, it'll get destroyed really quick. Then you're kind of assed out for 41 seconds. But I thought about doing something with skill haste, but I'm not gonna do that. It doesn't make sense for me to do it that way, because the way that I play, my shield usually lasts a really long time. Once players start shooting at it, and once I get to like 60%, I kind of start to like run around a little bit, try to let the shield heal back up, and it will heal back up if you got like a reclaimer on your team. That's why I said this build is really good for team style of play. You kind of just stay around each other, and if you're in a reclaimer box, the health for your shield goes back up tremendously faster. You got the 50% skill haste and all this extra stuff, so it's really good team base wise. Solo, it's not all that good, because once you lose your shield, yeah, you do your thing, but you can still get killed pretty quick. So it's all about your playstyle too. You can't just face tank with it. The shield's not gonna last long, then you kind of fucked. And that's kind of the whole point of the build, is to be behind the shield, kind of being that nuisance of the group. Again, it's all about your style of play. This is my favorite build out of all the builds that came out, because it's just something different for me. So if if you were all about damage and all this type stuff, I don't really know what to tell you with this build. I mean, because I don't spec into a lot of firearms. It's all stamina, and that's kind of what you have to do with any build. So you kind of can't get around that. You kind of can't make no firearms build and expect to still, expect to last longer in a gunfight, because the other person's going to have more toughness than you. So I don't know necessarily how that's going to work out for you. Other players, I've seen players trying to do stuff like that. It kind of works for them, kind of doesn't. It's kind of up in the air. But as things go forward, we'll kind of see what works more in the patch. This is only like 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks into the update. So it's all about your style of play. It's all about your team style of play. If you guys are very coordinate, and very smart, you would know to stay around the shield build. He's going to give you that stamina buff, especially if he's getting shot. Like I said, if you have the stamina buff while you get hit with like pred and bleed, nothing's gonna happen to you like that. That's even without EDR, because before I had crit chance on my shield, uh, and I didn't, really see too much of a difference. But once I put EDR on, it's like I really wasn't even on pred bleed, honestly. It didn't even do too much. But you know, like I said, team based, really good team based, and you guys really will see a difference if you played against somebody in the team that was really coordinated with the shield versus somebody that didn't know what they're doing. A lot of people, I'm not saying I'm the best player with the shield build, but I'm not like stupid or anything. I'm not out here just doing whatever and getting destroyed every time. As you can see too, I was gonna kind of leave this for last. I don't even use the self heal. Yeah, I'm out of medkits at this point now, but for me to be alive this long not having a med kit, yeah, I have reclaimer on my team, but again, my shield, I'm being smart with my shield. I'm not letting my shield get destroyed. I just kind of keep running around. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy, or a lot of people say it's scary because you keep running, but look how many people around. And yeah, my whole team is dead at this point, so I think I'm about to die right here. And I'm on pred and bleed. But overall, this build is a really good build for survivability. As you see, I died last, me and the Reclaimer. So if you guys want me to go more in depth and like show my build, I will. Just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and then like and subscribe.